it's your girl Kenda. It's Minding My Own Podcast on another Thursday. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? So today I got a special guest. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Me and him actually been talking for like a month now, preparing for this. This is Devion Smith, guys. I'm gonna actually clap for him. Young entrepreneur, 33 years old, clothing line, founder and owner of Julasi. Right? Julasi. Julasi, correct me when I'm wrong, bro. Correct me when I'm wrong.
That's how you grow. That's how you grow.
That's how you grow. That's how you grow. So today we're gonna learn a little bit about you, sir. I'm excited. I want to dive in deep with you today. So we're gonna talk about like whatever's on your mind. But before we do that, let's talk a little bit about what you've got going on because I think it's amazing, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate this opportunity for me being here. This is an experience for me to grow. So thank you for that.
Yeah.
So my brand is pronounced Julasi.
Julasi.
Everyone asks, is it what language is English?
It's English.
Yes. It means self-strength, never to give up. If I would have given up, I wouldn't be here today.
Wow.
Yeah, so
wow. Can I clap for that?
Absolutely.
I got to clap for that. Man, that's dope. Hey, that has so much purpose behind it.
Absolutely, yes, it does.
So how did you discover this name?
So I recently just moved here from Toledo, Ohio. There I was I used to make Jeeps and Fords.
Okay.
So I was a person that was responsible for the brake assembly, like the wheel hut and all that kind of good stuff.
Like the production, Absolutely. The manufacturing.
Yep. So it was a great job, but they didn't believe in like having a day off. It was like work every day. So I was there for about 3 years roughly.
Okay.
And my auntie she was fighting cancer for a while. So she was getting called back to back. You know, she had failed, she this and that. And it was 2 times where I had to rush back to Milwaukee. You know, it's only a 5-hour, 6-hour time difference roughly, time jump. You know, when you come to Chicago, but you know.
Yeah.
So when I got the call, my auntie passed away, I did like 100. Like it was over. Like
man.
I don't work anymore, so I can say it. Yeah. But I use all my sick days, my FMLA, all that. Like I only got one family, you know.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
The next day, I packed up that night. My mom was calling me, and you know she was like not looking good, so I did like 100 home. I slowed down right when I got to Chicago. Yeah. So I made her home, and then she passed away that morning. So I spent like a couple hours with her before she passed away.
Wow.
So that being said, I ended up leaving like 2 days after that. I came back for the funeral. Then my other auntie, she just ended up passing away from COVID and other health conditions. So I literally had to come back maybe like within like, it was like a month and a half roughly. I literally had to come back like that.
Wow, man.
And it was like, I believe right after my auntie's funeral, after my other auntie passed away. We like, damn, like we, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, it was horrible for our whole family. So after that, I was like, damn, I gotta go back to work to get some more, you know, money. I'm like, this not the vibe to me, you know?
Yeah.
So I had to make a decision, either work, because I hate cheap stuff. I want to live like a certain lifestyle. So I'm building it up right now.
Yeah.
So I don't like anything that's not quality. So I need my money.
Yeah.
So I had a great job that provided for that. I was like, I got to work. Damn, what's my family? My grandma, 87. You know, like she like, hey, Nick, where Devion at? I'm like, no, I don't see right with me. So I was like, I have to do something that'll make money in my sleep.
Man.
Like, you have to do something to make money in your sleep. That's not the only way you can become, you know, financially, you know, good. But I'm saying that's one of the ways, you know, look at Walmart.
Yeah.
You know, look at all these businesses that's making money, and the founders, the co-owners, they're asleep.
Man, they sleep making every cent they can.
Just say by the time they go to sleep, millionaires only get 6.5 hours of sleep roughly. Because I get 6.5 hours of sleep roughly.
Yeah.
So I'm working towards that. So by the time, so just say 8 hours you sleep. you could have made these stores make like $500,000 just in a time of a sleep span, you know. So it's like if I make something where people will like it, enjoy it, trust my product, then it's like, damn, I can make money in my sleep.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
So I was like, you know what? I always been into fashion. I always had like great jobs. Like I like how things work. So I had a job where I used to make bleach. I used to make the bottles for bleach.
Mm-hmm.
I was in the healthcare field, and I've always had good jobs. But I was like, I want something that I like wake up and want to do.
Yeah.
So it's art and
Absolutely.
fashion. So I didn't know how to get into it.
Mm-hmm.
So I stumbled on some education online. I was like, you know what? And once I'm into something, it's over. Like, it's completely over. So
Committed.
Yeah, 100%. So when I did that, I looked into that, and I began to buy test trials and see will it work and this and that. And then I began to look and see how could I buy samples. So when me and my journey, I did it backwards, but
Okay.
I learned so much doing it the wrong way. So now I know where to put me, like I know what to do to get me to where I need to go.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm here for,
Yeah.
So part of my struggle is just to provide for my family, I don't want to continue to work for a job and I gotta go to work. No, that's not me. No, my family come before. Man. If I got 12 cents, we gonna split this 12 cents because my family come before my job.
Man.
Yeah.
Did I hear that? Family first. That's what I heard. Family first, man. Absolutely. You've been through a lot. And it put you in a position to look at your life and make a decision, a very tough one at that, because
very, 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 very.
I'm in the same boat, man. I'm in the same boat. I've been doing what I've been doing 6 years, talent acquisition management. Man, it ain't feeling like it used to feel, man. It ain't feeling like it used to feel.
When the globe changed, that really affected because who want to come to work, who want to display that talent. It's like it's too much stuff going on in the world to go to someone's job and deal with anything,
Yeah.
So I can definitely understand that. Yeah.
So it was like a situation that you were in where you realized that it was critical times. You got all these people that you love, that you care about, and you're missing time with them because you're working. And these companies that you're working for have no work-life balance, nor do they see you as a person at all. They don't see you as an individual. They don't care.
I was a tax credit, but
yeah,
a company that makes billions, millions, and billions of dollars. What do you expect?
They don't care.
Cater to this person. Up next, thank you. Excuse me, watch out.
Right, it's pretty much.
Yeah, it's just. I was just like a tax write-off. That's what it was. Yeah, people. Yeah. I mean, that's how it is. Also,
it is.
In business, I don't like to say this, but it's really no feelings. It's just business.
Yeah.
But people don't really have the right intentions when it comes to business. For both parties to or any party to profit. People have the wrong intentions when it's business. So,
man, we can talk about that. We can talk about that for sure. We can talk about that.
Yeah.
So it's really important, though. I'm sure you learned this in your journey to be selective, right? Man, I know that was one of the biggest ones. I know that's one of the biggest lessons I've learned in entrepreneurship is I can't just have somebody around because I like them. And just because I've seen them do certain things and I thought they were good at those things doesn't mean they're going to be good at the things that come with my business.
Absolutely. Yes.
You know what I mean?
You have to do things when it comes to business that align with your business.
Mm-hmm.
You can't have anything. You can't. That's like a daycare. Promoting in a wrong way.
Yeah.
You will never get business.
Yeah.
So you have to promote whatever you're doing and stay in line with it. You
gotta stay in your lane.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And if you deviate from your lane, make sure you got somebody that is vetted properly.
Exactly. Yeah.
That can give you the right advice, the right tools. Yeah.
That's very true. Yeah.
So I got on this yellow shirt today. I love it. It matches my nails. I love it. He brought it for me today. Tell people where they can shop.
I have a website, www.julaci.com, and that's JULACI.com.
Yes.
Also, all platforms: TikTok, Instagram, and also Facebook. And I actually just created Twitter for my Julasi as well. So
Nice.
yeah, so I'm in the midst of getting that up.
So, what would you say right now when it comes to the clothing business industry, when it comes to getting into designing clothing and deciding who your customer base is, who your demographic is? Um, how did you figure that out? How did you figure out who you wanted to market your things to? Especially considering you've been truly inspired by some of the greatest designers.
Absolutely,
So
yes,
let's talk
yes.
about why streetwear, why that direction.
Streetwear is more of a universal. Everyone can wear.
Mm-hmm.
Literally even babies, kids, pants, jeans, small t-shirts. So it's more of a universal kind of fit for everyone.
Yeah.
Um, you know, 6 o'clock attire. That's it fits 6 o'clock attire. I'm not there yet,
but you're working towards it.
Yes, absolutely. That's more of a universal thing everyone can wear. Any age. You at home, your granny, your mom, just relaxing and comfortable material. That's what's going to actually get my customers. So I was like, you know what? I have to have something that's going to fit the people that I'm trying to inspire. I have to, if I do this, I have to have great material,
Mm-hmm.
and I have to have
Quality.
absolutely, great quality, and I have to promote it right
Mm-hmm.
and do it the professional way. I think in business, people, I think COVID kind of like it made everyone want to have a business.
It did. It
annoys me to my soul because it's not easy having a business. Like I'm one person and I have not sold out yet. But when that does happen, I know I'm going to have a lot of pieces to where I'm like, oh, mom, hey, bro, where you at? I need help.
Yeah.
So people, when they get into business, it's like, oh yeah, I got a business. Do you have the 10 essential things that displays a business?
Right.
No, you don't. And people just want to say that, and it's like you have to be knowledgeable about getting to it because like you can do one thing and you're not educated on it, and your money is down the drain.
Yeah.
And I've experienced that. So
man, it's some tough lessons.
Oh yes, absolutely. Like, in my journey, I believe in the entrepreneur journey. The journey pays you more than the money will. The money is there, the money will come, but you're going to get paid by the lessons, because if you keep doing the same lesson, what you doing?
You're failing, man. You're losing dollars.
Exactly. So if you learn from this experience, I'm never doing this again. I went to this person and I wasted my money. This product wasn't right. I got it late, whatever. I would never. But you learn.
Yeah.
People don't understand it. And it's like you just can't go in business. Oh, I'm gonna get a business. I'm gonna get a shop.
Right.
No one know where your shop is.
Right. You gotta
like people think that.
Gotta put it out there.
When you get in business, it's word of mouth. Oh yeah, tell my no. People in California may want to buy your product. People in New Jersey. People in Vegas, Atlanta. So it's like people want to have a business and like want to do word of mouth. No. You will sell out. Yeah, I'm not saying that you wouldn't sell out what you have, but why wouldn't you get more and have it available for the world?
So what you're saying is people need to look into alternative ways to promote, market, and influence others to want to have that type of connection with what it is you're selling.
Exactly. Yes.
That's the hard part. That's one of the things that I notice is very, very tough. Especially for a new business owner. I remember you and I were talking and you had mentioned that you started your business, you relocated and things shifted for you. Talk a little bit about that.
Yes. So I knew I wanted to move because that job it was a great job. I thank God for everything I got from it. I had a great experience. I was, it was a time I really didn't have a word for money,
Yeah.
So I thank God for that, cause I kind of experienced that. But having money, it just wouldn't fly if you couldn't see your family. I could barely spend it. Amazon can only get so much of my money.
Yeah.
So I was like, I have to experience different things. So I was like, after I left that job, I was there in Ohio. I got a great job, and then I was the last person to get hired in the season, and then first person to get let go. I experienced that before.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I'm gonna get a job that's better in my schedule. Bam. Got a job. Man, I must have got hired. He was like, oh yeah, I think it was like I was making like $21 an hour, or something like that, like 22 roughly.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, something like that. They said I think I was like 17. I said, what happened? That's not any money for real. So
No,
I was like, oh yeah.
I mean, compared to some of the rates that they were giving, I mean, it's better, but it's not the best.
Yeah, but this is in Ohio. But for me, I came from making this, and I went down from this. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I need to get back up here, you know. So after
Yeah.
but they told me once I walked in for orientation, I said, yeah, yeah, that's a lot. Y'all get 30 days of my life. They got 30. I'm talking about they got 20. 30 days. They got 30 days of me, and yeah, I was over for that.
And you kicked the rocks.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because that's you actually can't do that. But you know, I actually ended my my job before that, so it's like I couldn't. There was no going back.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? Yeah, I got my money, got my bread, and my bills. Yeah, thank you. Bye. Yeah, let's skedaddle. Yeah, I couldn't do that.
Let me ask you this: out of this entire time that you're, growing and figuring out your way towards what you want to achieve, which is an empire, is what it sounds like, some type of legacy. Ultimately, you are looking to build something, not just a hustle. This isn't just a moment. No. This is for life.
Yes, this is my way of life, the way I think, breathe, eat, and just do me, honestly. I think this, I think I know, it just takes time, honestly, because I know so many different people in like the high end world, such as like the fashion kind of world.
Yeah, all the Gucci's, Louis Vuitton.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's like so it's like I'm trying to get up there, but it just takes time because nothing happened overnight. Even like this is going on 3 years plus. So look where I'm at. I finally got my first podcast interview.
Yes. It's so great to have you here.
Minding my own.
Yes, sir. Let me clap for that.
I think time is going to allow me to do what I need to do. Yeah. But me moving here, that's the best, honestly, because when I was in Toledo, Ohio, it was more like I had people that was like, that supported me. I most definitely, when I did my first order, I sold out a bunch of things.
Yeah.
But it, like I was seeing, I sold out just my job. My job had 1,000 people there, so that's great. But it's like still, I need to make money in my sleep, not just when I go to work.
Right.
So I just began like, I gotta just get it from the from the ground up.
So how was it creating your website? Going from selling, because is that what you were doing? You were just kind of like making connections with people at first, selling things out of just having the inventory from wherever you had the inventory, taking orders like that, like just kind of like how dudes back in the day used to be flipping out mixtapes from the trunk.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
There you go.
You was grinding for real grinding. Okay, so, I respect that, man. Yeah.
My job, it was a lot of hundreds of people there per shift.
Yeah.
So of course I sold out of a bunch of different sizes and different items. So me doing that, everyone don't want to support you. Genuinely, they just don't want to support you.
Man.
So before I even had my site, I used to take a Walmart bag, 2 Walmart bags to work, like big boy bags, like the reusable ones.
Yeah,
so
like the totes.
Yeah, big boy. Yeah, I used to go to work with socks and briefs and sandals and this and that. Yeah, but I used to go to. But by the time like mid-shift, that bag would be gone.
That's what's up. They was giving you love.
Yeah, you're right, exactly. So I didn't have my website yet. So I'm like, you know what? I gotta because I don't want to take the leeway. Take the cheap. No, I'm going. If it costs this much, I'm paying this much because I want my stuff done the professional, the correct way the first time.
Yep.
So I was like, I gotta get my website. I see my fan base. Not my fan base. My family, my friend base is in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So me prior moving to Toledo, it was Texas, Houston, Texas.
Okay.
So I got some friends there, and I also have my family in the majority of people in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, where I'm born and raised. So I was like, it was hard to like get quality photography, even just this kind of space. It was hard to like network a little bit,
Yeah.
because I kind of just wasn't from there.
Yeah.
You know,
So you had to build that up. You had to build
and
those
people really
relationships.
exactly. People don't really understand that moving to somewhere, it may be easier for some, for others, but it's not always the best for others, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like me, and I was already there for like maybe like 2 years roughly. But it's still, I didn't know enough people to get to where I need to, go. And it was hard to like get models and even guy models. And I would, reach out to some people and they were like, oh no, I don't do that. And, I'm like, it's just modeling,
Yeah,
like,
you just wearing my
you're
clothes.
not a crumb. So, I want quality people. So,
Yeah.
but everybody, people don't understand it. They, afraid, of just the potential of themselves. So I had to kind of like keep reaching out, and it wasn't going anywhere.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? And then even before that, I was coming back and forth. And last year, I believe, my grandma fell and broke her hip the day I was supposed to actually do a photo shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Never did it. My mom wasn't there. I said, yeah. And I was actually staying in the hospital the whole time until I actually drove back to Toledo. So I couldn't do that. So it was always something getting in the way of what I.
Well, they say those type of obstacles happen to somebody that has something bigger coming.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes.
It might seem in the moment a little bit harder to take that in.
Yeah.
But after looking at it later, it's like, well, I endured a lot, and it really tested me.
Absolutely, it did.
It helped you come out the mud, in a sense. That's something they like to say. I got it out the mud.
Yeah. And it's true, because I don't want my grandma to, or my mom, my family, of course, but my mom and my brothers and my immediate siblings to want for anything.
Yeah.
So it's like, before I do it for them, I have to do it for myself first, and myself is me and my Jalasi and building it up.
Yeah.
To get to where, celebrities to wear my stuff. I do reach out. It's crazy. My DMs go so bananas. I reached out to so many people, like seriously, like a lot of people that got blue checks, like real celebrities. Some, respond, some don't. Some they open it, some just leave it there. But those who do respond, it's just few and far and few in between. Yeah.
So you want to know one of the coolest things that I like about his website? I was just on there recently. One of the coolest things is he's got this moment where he's handing a bag to Anita Baker. He loves Anita Baker. So we're going to shout out Anita Baker just in case somehow, some way Anita hears this podcast. We want her to know who you are and how much you love her. You love her.
People say I got like an old soul, but I just love quality music.
Yeah.
I don't care what it is. The only thing that I wouldn't say what I don't like, because I don't understand it, is like rock. But I listen to hip hop, of course, R&B, of course, jazz, just music that I can actually understand.
Yeah, okay.
And I actually stumbled on her music. I don't even know how, honestly. My auntie, she actually, well, the story behind it is, when I moved to Toledo, Ohio, I was cleaning up, and I think my phone was right there. I was cleaning up, and I just heard this music, and it was literally just like had my ear on lock.
What was the song?
Angel.
Oh, okay.
Angel.
Oh, I actually wish we could play that. If you find that song for me, let's have it in the background a little bit.
But
oh, that's okay, Tom.
Or You Bring Me Joy.
I like Sweet Love too.
Any of those.
It's something about that song for me. It does it for me.
So the story about that. So I was cleaning up and I heard her music. I was unlocked from there. Literally playing it every day. I don't know why. I don't know how, but her music just it
spoke to you.
And measurements. Yes, absolutely. Yes, please. Yeah. There you go. Thank you. So
she's a goat.
Thank you. I was listening to her for a long time. I was like, I want to see her. And when I end up listening to a radio, a different station again, I end up hearing she's going on tour. I'm like, Nope.
Oh my God,
Nope.
you bring me
So don't forget I had that
joy.
job.
That's
That
so
was
beautiful.
an amazing job.
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't care if our tickets. I don't care. I'm going. So
Big
of
fan.
course I was doing
Big fan.
because I already had my cover line
Yeah.
going, so I was doing overtime already going crazy on the clock. So I was like, the morning her tickets went on sale, I woke up. I actually fell asleep on her site. Well, not her site, but the site that the ticket.
Yeah.
And
Ticketmaster.
I woke up like, and I was like, so I had got up, washed my face, did my teeth. I'm like, so I could see what's going on. So I was like, I gotta get up. I had literally 5 minutes. Phone was on like 7%. It was crazy. So I ended up getting myself together, turn on like getting a ticket, have my car. I'm like, so I got this. So I ended up getting it. So
yes, in my car. Yes. Yes. Sorry.
So that morning or that early afternoon, I ended up getting a ticket. It was a little pricey, but I didn't care. It was more like I'm the kind of person that's like I'm not going to travel if I don't have money to do what I want to on the travel.
Yeah.
So I ended up getting the ticket first, trying to ask off. No, trying to ask. I'm gonna say it again. Trying to ask off for my job so I can experience this.
Yeah.
Still having it. So I'm like, all right, watch this. Still in it. So I end up getting the ticket and I end up trying to get off work. They didn't allow it. So I still end up going, thank God. I drove an hour from Toledo to Detroit.
Wow.
Maybe 4 to 6 hour flight from Detroit to Vegas. By myself. The whole time before I even left, I was like, you know what? I gotta get this back to her somehow. So I'm getting to her. I was praying on it. Like I would listen to her music every day, praying. I'm gonna get to her. When I got to Vegas, when I went to go see her, I walked in the door. I was like, ma'am, I asked her security. I said, ma'am, I'm an entrepreneur and I would like to give Miss Baker this my items, my clothing. She was like, yeah, she probably won't do it because of COVID. Thank you. Watch out. So I went to my seat. After that, I went to my seat. Seeing where my seat was, got a drink, came back. The whole time I had my bag in my hand. I walked in. They were like, I wore my yellow shirt. I walked in. They were like, who was that? Because you can't miss it. So, and when I got there, it was packed, but it wasn't that packed. It was a ginormous place.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of people like there. So they see me, tall dude, walking in. I walk in, see my seat, went to get a drink, came back. She did maybe like 3 or 4 songs, and then when she was talking, she was like, yeah, and I think she took like a little small break. She turned around and asked her production for something like that. So when she turned around, I was like, she finna see this. So I stood up and I was like, and you can imagine someone my height.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Doing that. I was like, she's getting this.
She definitely saw you for sure. So, you was like a yield sign. You was like, hey, slow down. Wait, I'm here.
Yeah, so when she see me, and I'm talking about when I pray so hard in this, and I'm gonna get to it, but I pray hard in this because I just enjoy her music. I love her for who she is. She's America's auntie. So
I love that.
So when she calmed me down, I was like, no, this cannot
just
be
starstruck.
I went crazy. I lost it. So I went down in my bag and I took my glass. I started crying and I gave it to her and she held my hand and she started praying and she was like, she said something like, "Don't worry," or something like that. But she didn't know what I was going through. So,
oh, she had you, man. She had you, bro. Shout out to Anita Baker. What? You did something for my bro over here. Hey, we good, man. She had you, bro. Oh man. Tom, hook me up with some Kleenex, bro. Hook me up, bro. Oh, man, I sure had some in the car. And my good friend had brought me some, man. Hey, I love this, man. She didn't know what you was going through, but she spoke life into you at that moment.
It was
It was
important.
powerful.
It was important to me that she did that because in Detroit, her next concert was in Detroit. Um, and she didn't take nothing from nobody at all. And I was like, dang. And like at that point, I thought she had canceled the concert because of COVID and all that stuff,
Yeah.
but she didn't. And she took nothing from nobody at all.
Wow.
So I grew past that, and it was a uh, eye opener because our dreams come true.
Yeah, man. Dreams come true. Man, I gotta clap. I gotta clap for dreams come true.
They do for real. But it's not. I learned it's not your timing.
Yeah.
God's,
It's definitely God's time. I want to give you a cause hold on, I gotta get up on my seat. I'm gonna give you a oh, yes, absolutely. And I ain't never got out my seat, y'all, but I had to give you that hug, cause man, what an amazing story! What an amazing story!
But I that was an experience because I prayed so hard on that, and my auntie she doesn't hurt a lot. Like I was like, someone that's this way all the time.
Yeah.
So I think that if my auntie wouldn't have passed away, that would have never happened.
You don't think it would have been something that you aspired to go do, and it wouldn't have given you that connection,
no,
or
that would happen still, but
the way it played out,
passing away, and how she loved music, and she know I love music, and all that whole process.
Yeah.
That only happened because of her. Like I prayed for that, but she up there, and she was like, yeah, I'm gonna like make this happen.
Shout out to your auntie. What was her name?
Tony.
Shout out to her. Heavenly prayers. Man, that's just beautiful. That's beautiful. I appreciate you so much for coming on and just kind of like talking about some of the most deep, vulnerable moments that you experienced throughout your journey. Man, that's not easy. It's not easy. But can I tell you, you make it look easy though. Hey, I gotta tell him, like, you make it look easy, bro.
I try. I try. I think if I do like a lot of stuff for myself, I think that unless you with someone that's on the same thing you're doing, like I vacate by myself, I travel, I literally do everything by myself. And I think that unless, like I said, like you got someone, a mate, someone, a business partner that's on the same thing that you want, I think that would never happen also. Because like if I would have went with 3 people, she wouldn't call out down there. She wouldn't even pay attention to us.
Yeah.
So I was like, this gonna happen some way or another, but
it happened how it was supposed to.
Yeah, exactly. And it's so crazy because I seen that exact. I'm talking about it's so crazy. I seen that exact picture on my website in my head.
You handed her the bag. It's like an iconic moment.
And everybody there.
You should get that on a shirt, by the way.
What?
You handed her the bag on a shirt.
What? Yeah, I wasn't aware of it.
I want one.
Yeah. I got that actually. I actually wore that to the Detroit concert.
Wow. Smart move too.
She I don't think she seen me, but I was pretty close. And then I ended up going to our concert in June. In June. I believe, and that was like I was pretty close also. And I didn't even post that footage yet, but I got some footage where she had left the stage and she began to walk like around like the whole thing, and her production team didn't know what she was doing, but she did it, and she made it do what it do.
Wow.
But I got some really, really close footage of her, but she's just an amazing person. I love her like crazy. She everything.
I love that.
So
I love that.
I'm gonna have something. I'm gonna invite her. She may not get it, the email or just whatever, but I'm going.
But you're gonna at least extend it.
Absolutely. Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Absolutely, yeah. So, but I did give a business card to someone I ended up meeting her singers, her
Yeah.
background singers. Yeah, yeah. So it
That
was
is
it's a whole
cool.
experience, but I mean, I just do things that make me happy. And that's what made me
Yes.
happy for real. Yeah.
I love it. I love that. Hey, that was like the light in the dark for you at
Yes,
that time.
yes, yes. And all doing that for myself. Um, now don't forget I didn't have any well, I didn't have any blood, well, family at all in Toledo, Ohio.
Yeah.
So I'm literally going home. This came from like me going home, just grinding, do what I gotta do. You know, I don't want to live in the same. Like, I don't want to live like in the same tax bracket. I want to do things that help other people. You know, I
Yeah.
want to help entrepreneurs because I know someone out there that's just like me or even worse, or not worse, but that wanted more than I do. You know,
Yeah. Somebody
so
that's hungry.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's like I want to help the people, but it just I have to get up there to when I do get up there, you know, I'll be able to help people. But I got so many things I want to do. I got 3 years of notes written down. I got a whole ESA board. Haven't erased in 3 years.
Strategies being planned.
Absolutely, yeah, yeah, yeah. So this is small, minute moves to get to where I gotta go. But when I got to where I gotta, but when I get to where I gotta go, seriously, it's gonna be it's crazy.
And what does your team look like? Is it do you have a team built right now of individuals who are working with you? So it's solo dolo.
Everything I did, everything my own. Everything
Wow.
my own. Yeah, that's how hard and deep I'm into it because like I didn't have no help. Like literally everything I'm talking about from my EIN, I literally had no help.
You hope, man.
Everything myself.
You are hope.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I mean, but I'm the testimony for others because like there's someone out there that's not even not doing the same thing, but haven't even done anything that I've done.
Yeah.
So it's like I want to help the people that's like that, you know, change people that actually want it. Because some people are, oh yeah, you use it. No, you don't want it. You know,
Yeah.
because I'm talking about I didn't.
You want to pour into the people who really, really
I didn't
desire
do my
it.
stuff for about 12 hours, 13 hours. Still gotta go to work the next day, doing a 12.
Yeah, yeah.
Or an 8, and then I'm like, I'm tired. I'm going home. But it's just like I did it by myself.
Yeah.
So I think that, but I wanted it because if I didn't want it, it'd like my website look unprofessional. It'll just look unprofessional. Payments don't go through all right. So I was like, you know what? I have to get everything done the correct way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what would you say? How long you've been in business?
For about a year and a half, roughly, with my website.
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing this for about 3 years, roughly.
Nice. That's where I'm at. I'm at 3 years.
Yeah.
With what I got going on. That's Beauty Sleep LLC.
Yeah, absolutely. Beauty Sleep LLC, absolutely. Yes, yes.
I'm actually throwing a summer slumber party August 6th at Premier Sports Lounge. It's my first event for my sleepwear business with my mom and my sister. So I'm honored to say that I'm doing it with my sister and my mom. I'm her oldest daughter, and my sister is her youngest daughter, and it's just us. Outside of she was married, and I also have other siblings from the marriage, but they my brother and my sister. Like, let's be real. But that's just the dynamics of how we came to be. So we got into it. And we've learned some really hard lessons, and that's why I wanted to do this designer series and have people like you come on with testimonies and speak on it because it's not easy.
It's not. I swear to God, it's not.
Oh yeah, you can.
It's more stressful than easy, but either you deal with this now and have a smooth. It's not going to be the best, but it's going to be smoother dealing with business because you're going to know so much. And you're already seasoned instead of getting in it, buying stuff, this and that. Because people think, oh yeah, business. I'm gonna do this right here. You got to go through so much before you even get a customer.
Yeah,
it's people that got sites out here. Like when I tell you, like I know how to like make a site I know how to make a discount on a site. Like the same discount on Nike.com.
Yeah.
Balenciaga.com. Coach. The same site. I mean, like the same discount. I know how to make just people have to understand the website the host,
The technical part.
right? Yeah, and it's like the host of the website, because like you could have a website, but then you don't know what you don't know what your
Benefits are.
exactly.
Yeah.
So you get a website and you don't know what you can do with it, and it can do all this stuff that can literally bring you in sales. But I want to get a business, but you don't know what you're doing to get it. You don't know
Right.
what you know. So you want to do. You're only going to go so far doing it. So it's like,
Yeah, unless you
that's
seek out the right guidance and
right, exactly.
resources.
So me being by myself and me being the lonesome person that I was there, I had no help. So I was like, YouTube, I had to look stuff up. I called the state multiple times. I called downtown Toledo. But I wanted it and I got it done.
Yeah.
That's all I can say. I wanted it. I don't care what I had to go through. I didn't spend $10K already on my second shipment, a couple thousand on my first shipment. But it's like sometimes, remember I told you I had a piece I wanted to permit, you know.
Yeah.
I paid for it, got scammed. But I'm learning, and I've learned.
Yeah.
So people get into this. Oh, I'm gonna get it $10,000 versus this and that. But you got that person over there doing this, whatever, like online, and you finna send this money to this person that you just assume that's great.
That's supposed to be doing what you asked them to do.
You don't know if they can do what's required of what you got going on. You know if they can sew, dye, bleach, twist, turn, burn, melt, color, this and that. So you spend all this money on the wrong stuff. You get it. Once you get it, it's over.
Yeah.
So it's like, then what you spend all the money for? Exactly.
Some hard lessons.
Yeah, I mean, but you're gonna grow if you want it. I wanted it. Yeah, I still want it. I'm still doing it. I'm still getting. I'm working on stuff, drawing my own stuff. I follow a couple of people in like the high end fashion industry, and I believe that. Well, they even said if you don't write or draw your own stuff, it's not yours. So but I've been drawing my own stuff, and it's so crazy. I've been drawing my own stuff even before I stumbled on that. I was like, oh wow.
You like, I really got it though. It's really my niche then.
Exactly. So I've been doing that for a long time. I was like, oh, this is like dope for real. So it's like, these are really my creation, you know?
Yeah.
So
I love that. I love that.
Get to where I gotta go.
Shout out to you. Shout out to getting where you want to go. Shout out to that.
Yes.
This is Devion Smith, 33 years old. He had a dream. He had some goals.
Yes, that's indeed.
And you keep going, man. You are an inspiration.
You have to. You stop. I know the people that, oh yeah, I got this and that. And I'm like, hey, what's going on? You know, because they know I'm not stopping.
Yeah.
I got one eye, two fingers, and a third of a leg. I'm still
that momentum gotta keep
somebody. I'm still doing something. It's something getting done, but people kind of like get into business and like that's like the first 2 years, you know, oh, I'm doing this and this and that, and they stop.
Yeah.
Because that drive, like them, like they wasn't.
They don't want it for real.
Exactly.
They don't want it for real.
I don't care what's going on. I'm talking about. I spoke to almost government officials online. I'm talking about, hey, can you know, I have a way I, reach out, of course, but it's just the way that you reach out to see are they going to grasp to what you got going on.
Yeah,
I've reached out to like literally my DMs go crazy, all blue checks, seriously, like really high end people for real. People that we all see are sometimes in the musical industry, the fashion world. Some people I reach out to this one person, I won't say the individual, but it's a high end individual. And what I got going on, it just wasn't for them.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, that shit trash. But I can't say that because everyone don't wear this right now.
Yeah.
Everyone, but it's cool.
Yeah.
You know what?
Because it's not for everybody, but it's for who it's supposed to be for.
So I understood that and I grew from it. But I'm still going to target that individual because I'm starting out right now. I'm not gonna have this a year, 2, 3. I'm literally working on drawing my stuff, getting things made. I have a personal relationship with 3 of my vendors.
That's good.
Like, hey, I can call them right now. Hey, what you doing? This and that. Hey, we'll send it right now. And yeah, because I've already built that. I've already spent money. They already know what's going on. They know what I got going on. They know this is like a legit thing.
Yeah.
They know they can see online. You know, it's like legit.
Yeah.
So no matter what's going on, I'm not stopping until I'm like, and I got so many things. I talk to my mom all the time. Like, Mom, I want to do this and this and that. But she's like, you know, it just take time, a little money, business credit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say it again.
Business credit.
And patience, and you know, in God's timing. I think, like without Him, I'd be like, damn, people like 22, 23 years old, like they not, you know, they thousandaires, or like they, you know, end up, you know, retiring themselves from the working, or they don't have to go to college or because they already made crazy buku thousands of dollars, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like
from the
like,
grind.
damn, like what can I like? Why I'm like, is it ugly? Like what's up? But I can't think of that. I mean, I can't say that because I'm like, this is just me starting.
Yeah.
You know, they just see something that's beginning to grow. They don't know what I'm going to grow into, kind of thing.
What's one of your biggest tips? Give us one of your biggest tips, because for someone like me, similar amount of years, still trying to get business off the ground, still trying to build that presence is what I would say. That presence, that audience, that demographic. What's your biggest advice right now, like that you would give people to say, outside of keep going for what you want? What else would you say is like your biggest advice? One of the strongest things that's gonna stick with us.
When people tend to sell something or sell and or create a business, ship, whatever, you have to, whatever it is, it could be a box of air.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure that box of air is sealed tight. Their package is professional. What you got is trustworthy, is of quality.
Yeah.
I see so many people, oh, yes, and I got a business and that. And they either don't have a website up, their product isn't trustworthy.
Mm-hmm.
People don't know about it. So the first thing I would say, make sure whatever you do, it's a quality niche, I would say. Because everything, you know, this is clothing, this is a niche itself.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever you do, just make sure it's quality. So when someone see it on the other end, they're gonna judge.
Mm-hmm.
They won't tell you what they think, but
people talk.
Yeah, oh, you already know.
Yeah.
So they won't tell you, this nice and this and that, and you thought you had to sell, but you didn't, because you're not professional. And I think that people, I got a business. Because you got a business, I don't mean you're professional.
Right.
You have to be professional.
There's a lot of people that don't understand what that means, what professionalism even is. I've seen so many people step outside the box. You can have a personal relationship with somebody and then try and build a business relationship with them. And they're so used to the personal end that they have with you that it's kind of sometimes impossible to even do business, because they know you on a personal level. And now they're bringing in things from a personal aspect into the business side.
True.
And I'm just trying to talk to you about business. So if we can't separate the two, then we need to pick a side. I can't be personal with you and business with you if you're going to get personal with me over business decisions.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that's also a thing. If it's a business matter, let's handle it like bosses.
But people tend
to
put their personal feelings within business.
That's true. You got to let it go.
Business is not personal.
Yeah.
You know, business is to get money.
Yeah.
When you see the word business, you really seeing get money. Because people don't understand. You think this right here was here, or the lights on, because no, someone's paying this bill. You know, so it's like when people see business, they think, oh, I got a business. No.
Yeah.
It takes 10 things, roughly 9 to 10 things, to have an actual legit business.
Yeah.
You know, and then of course you got to be professional, but behind it, website, trustworthy product, and then and then also
the marketing, man.
Exactly.
That marketing part.
Can we get into that too? That's next.
Yeah.
Promotion and marketing. That's the next one, and then you may see a customer.
Mm-hmm.
I
got my website through Wix, and it tells me how many people look at my site a day, and it drives me nuts. And I'm actually thinking about turning it off. Because stop telling me, bro.
You don't like that?
I don't like it.
No. That's good for when you. That's good for when you like say like you want to debut an item. Mm-hmm. You got You got some um Pomeranian silk ties,
Some
sleep set for women for Valentine's Day.
Mhm.
You want to see analytics. You want to see that. I wish I would have brought my laptop because I could have gotten to it for real, bro. But like Wix, I won't lie, Wix. I'm not really familiar with. I know about Wix like that, but I don't got Wix, so that's
It's different. It's so different.
It's different, but let me see.
Yeah.
So I have a Shopify. Shopify allows you to have a bunch of apps on your website,
Mhm.
which is of course good. But then also Wix have them also. But I think one of them you have to pay. It's really cheap, but you got to pay, and then one you don't. You got to pay for Wix, right?
Yeah, I gotta pay for Wix.
That's what it is. That's what it is. So yeah, and then I gotta pay for that every month also. But like, there's some apps on there that I don't gotta pay for. That comes free that Wix have, but you gotta pay for Wix.
See, and I think it depends on.
But you can convert your don't.
So you can convert it from Wix to Shopify.
You think you can?
Oh, we gonna meet up at the show.
Yeah.
We gonna meet up after the show. We're gonna talk about some of the other things we can do resourcefully.
You can definitely I believe you can transfer everything over, kind of thing. Absolutely.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You got some really good advice today.
Oh, I got someone actually can someone help me with mine. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Thank you.
Absolutely. No problem. I'm always sort of, I've never hated I want people to grow because what I got going on, this is what I got going on.
Yeah.
It's never what you got going on. You got your own thing going on. So it's like we in two different lanes. So why wouldn't I help you? Why wouldn't I help you? So it's like people oh, I don't know. No, like this, do this, and this. If you don't do that, then that's on you.
Right, but I'm gonna give you the blueprint, but you gotta follow
what
it.
You need to do to make it do what it do.
Right.
If you don't do that, I don't know.
No. Then that's the you problem.
I'm doing what I gotta do. And you
Yeah.
see me, that's why you asking it, and people, oh yeah, how you do that? And I'll tell them, they don't even oh yeah, I'm gonna do it. They don't
really be trying to do it for real.
Right. I'm giving you all the juice.
Right.
So I was like, you know what? Do it for real, because it's people really don't understand when time come and your stuff pop off for real, to be ready for it.
Yeah.
So I think that just in my life, I think that I had to kind of wait for just some things. Probably I would say the things I wanted, I'll probably have to wait for.
Yeah.
Once I get them, I'm dang, when I was young in my car, my mom bought me a car out of high school. I was damn, when the car so bad, I was going to school freezing cold, so cold.
I know what that was like.
I was so cold. And then she bought me a car when I graduated.
That's what's up.
I would never be on a bus again. Can't do it.
You ain't wrong.
Can't do it.
You ain't wrong. Once you get that car, it's it's no turning back.
It's over. Yeah,
unless it's by choice.
Yeah, it's over.
That's so, man. That's so relatable.
Yeah.
Hey, so this has been great.
Absolutely.
This has been great. One of the things that stuck out to me today that you said was, when it comes to doing something like this, you need to have somebody with you who's either going to help you grow, or you don't need nobody at all. Really. It's either you by yourself, or if you're going to have somebody with you, they got to align with you. They got to be on the same page as you. And they got to want some of the same things you want, right? Otherwise.
Exactly.
So is that why you're a single 33-year-old male?
Yes, indeed, yes. If you're not in my corner doing
man.
what I need, or just friends, family, anybody, I think because they're gonna slow you down.
Yeah.
That's someone if you had a spouse, or just somebody, or just someone that you chose to give your time to. You got things going on. You got a podcast. You got to maintain. You got to take care of business. Because you never know when your business. I'm on my own podcast. Let me look her up. Oh, she legit. She professional. Let me email her.
Yeah.
Maybe you're talking to being on.
Who knows?
TV, or just be on. I didn't even on TV, because you can be on TV, but not. You be on TV, but I'm saying on a
radio, or
a major platform.
Yeah.
And I think that's where people need to understand. It's
shout out to Charlamagne the God.
Absolutely. Yeah,
just hilarious.
Yeah, so you have to do it by yourself, I believe, because unless you got someone that's really like down
Rocking with you,
yeah,
man.
because you gonna. It's been plenty of times where I'm so into what I got going on, like I would go out in a heart, I'm like, why am I?
You mean like going out to the club and just
Yes,
feeling like,
yes.
why am I here?
Because like now, like when I go out, like I try to reward myself for something. Like, what did I do? Why am I going out? People go out and they don't understand it. People go out, made the money, did overtime for the previous week, made the money to go out and spend it. To come back to the job, do it again,
Do it again.
What you doing?
No elevation.
But people doing that year after. This is what I'm saying. Year after year.
Shit, week after week.
After year after year.
Yeah.
And it's like living in Ohio, I seen people that's like 60 feet. I'm like, ain't no way.
Man.
World. I'm about to be, oh, this and that. Oh no, y'all, I'm over there. Like, man, y'all don't talking about, man, listen, I'm not doing that. So I was like, I have to make a way for my generational wealth for me and my family.
Yeah.
Because people like these companies don't care about you. You get fired, some drop on your foot, your back. Okay, y'all won't get where you get. $200.
They gonna try and get out of that so fast.
$200 for workman's comp. You gonna have no help. You are gonna be out of a job, and then get fired, and then somebody gonna get rehired.
Yeah, they're gonna hire somebody else.
So what are you there for? Just to make this company go, right? Right. Take all that time, money, effort, and yourself.
Yeah.
And do it that way. But everybody,
that's the goal, bro.
Yeah, but everybody's not.
Everybody not built for entrepreneurship.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, that too.
Everybody not built for it.
Yeah, because you have to want it.
Yeah.
I think that people are like, oh yeah, I want it. People like say if I'm kind of like, oh yeah, good job, this and that, and you really you worried about getting a good job more than doing the work to get that good job.
Mm-hmm.
So you putting the face on, oh this and that, and then people are like, oh yeah, good job, this and that. So you doing all this work for just a good job, so you can get told good job. You didn't like what you're doing. But if people like that, that's like everybody should not become a business owner. We still need doctors. We still need optometrists. We still need lawyers.
Yes.
We still need all that.
We need all these people, all these professions.
So everybody, I want to do a business. Let me see a business. Let me see what you got. Let me put you on respectfully, professionally.
Yeah.
And people be like, oh no, this and that. And I be like, the first thing, that website is just like, come on now. You gotta, because however you are, people are gonna take you just as serious as you are.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're not serious, how am I take you serious?
Yeah, you gotta be serious about it.
If I give you 10 G's, how can you flip it? How I know you're gonna flip it. Where it's like, you know what? I can trust that individual.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody don't like that. So everybody don't need to become an entrepreneur. We still need people that's going to go out in the workforce at 6, 7, 3, 4, 9 in the morning. I'm tired of doing that.
So, you like it just ain't for me.
It's over for that.
It's for somebody, but not me.
Exactly.
Not anymore.
Yeah, no anymore. So
I hear you.
Yeah.
You still young. You still got a lot of time, a lot of room to grow.
Absolutely.
The journey is still in progress. I'm proud of you, man.
Thank you so much.
Proud of you, all your accomplishments. You came from, a place that you've basically made the decision that it's time to move on.
Absolutely.
And that's a smart move. That's a smart move to pursue your dreams. It's scary, and you got courage.
Absolutely, yes. Thank you.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I ain't gonna lie, I really don't see it like that. That's what it is, but I really don't see it like that. I see this as like me wanting what I'm wanting for the benefit of my family.
Yeah.
And I don't really see it as courage because, who would think that
it's scary.
Who would think in their mind to spend almost $850 for a ticket to be that close to a celebrity?
People doing it. What was them Beyonce tickets worth? Like,
what
was them Beyonce tickets? Like over $1,000. I know that.
Yeah. I mean, but I went to that, and that's an experience. People don't understand. Like, shout out to my friend April. Like yes,
Shout out April.
Yes, April. Yes, absolutely. When you go to that kind of event,
Yeah.
you of course you finna get not finna get nosebleed, but of course you won't be like right there up, you know. So it's like
Yeah, because all the other celebrities is up there.
Well, that too. But to me, like I met so many celebrities because I was tangible, such as like arm's reach. Beyonce is the first person that I went to go see that wasn't arm's reach that I did not meet. I literally met so many. I met some on an accident. Some I didn't even know that was in the club. But it's like I'm gonna get a ticket. I'm gonna go see her, and I'm deaf. No.
You know the guy from Entourage? He's like the older guy. I think his name is Jeremy Levin or Levin. Is that his name? Jeremy Piven. I was at Carson's last weekend, and he was there. Oh, really? He was freaking there.
Did you network?
I didn't get to talk to the man though. They brought him in so slick though. They brought him in so slick.
Crazy. Yeah.
I look like, ain't that dude from Entourage? Yep. I wanted to go over there so bad. He was with this young lady. She had to be like 22, blonde, sitting over there. Huh?
Carson downtown.
Yeah. He over there chilling with her and stuff. You kind of hear their conversation a little bit, not too much. But, you know, I wanted to go over there so bad. I wanted to just be like, hey, I love you from Entourage. So, sir, I know you probably won't hear this podcast, but I seen you at Carson's. And that was dope. And I wanted to go over there. But I was thinking, I was like, how would I feel if somebody just came over here where I done worked so hard to come here all private and have my own spot, right?
Yeah,
and then you just come over here and interrupt me and say whatever.
That's true.
So I was like, I'm not gonna do it. I don't want to be remembered as the black girl from Milwaukee. The black girl from Milwaukee that came and ruined this piece.
Right, yeah. But you would have had that memory. Like the first person that I just realized me meeting was the news. What's his name? He did the weather. The news broadcaster. I was in Mayfair Mall, and I was
he from like back in the day.
Yeah,
did the weather?
Yeah.
Give me some names, Tom.
Fox 6. I forgot his name. If you say his name, I remember.
He got dark hair, Vince Candela. No,
he did the weather, right? No, it wasn't Vince Candela. It was
who is it?
Probably Vince Candela.
Is he got glasses?
No,
but ain't him.
No.
Okay,
I want to say it probably was him, but I was in the mall and I believe he skipped me on an accident. And he was like, "Oh, did I skip you?" I said, "No, you're fine. You know, this is food or whatever." I'm like, "I'm like, no, you go." I'm like, "Wait, aren't you the news broadcaster?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, I want to say it probably was Vince Candela, but he was super nice. Like,
yeah,
no, get it from me. It's cool. I didn't take a picture, but that was like the first time I began to meet people, and then I met.
Also, what's her name? Kim at Pick and Save before. Kim Murphy.
Oh yeah, my mom.
I saw her once at Pick and Save grocery shopping.
Yeah. I mean, they're regular people.
They're regular people,
but they really don't get seen by the public like that unless they're out in the public in the work field. You know, kind of thing. Yep.
That was interesting.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't met anyone I haven't met anyone recently, but for the most part, whoever I do meet or whoever I do I reach out to, I try to get them my stuff. So, yeah, I'm running low on sizes, absolutely, but I most definitely I got some things in the works because summer is done.
Yeah, summer's done. And it's time to get the fall line going.
Absolutely, I'm going crazy.
Do you have any projects you want to share today before you go?
No, just make sure you subscribe to Julaci, www.julaci.com.
Julaci.
Yeah, most definitely, because there would be the updates for any kind of like things that got going on, any kind of events or anything that I got going on. It's definitely going to be through the email, of course. Yeah, those are going to be the first people, and then of course I got my professional social media platforms I'm going to post on, but for the most part those are going to be like the ones where they're like, oh, he doing this, subscribe.
Make sure y'all subscribe to my boy, man.
Absolutely.
Get your gear, get your streetwear, and be looking out for all the new amazing things that he's about to drop. I see a bright future for you, man.
Yes. Watch out, Balenciaga. Like YSL, Dolce & Gabbana.
Yes.
Like, seriously, watch I would seriously like, yeah.
Look, I got one comment today. Patrice Green. Hey, love. Thank you. She said, blessed day, Kenda. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Stay blessed too, Queen. It was a pleasure meeting you this past weekend. So thank you so much for the love.
What's going on, Patrice? Miss Green.
Yes, she's amazing. She's a great spirit.
That's
I really
that's
like.
what you want around you.
Yes.
No negativity. I don't care who you gotta go.
You gotta go.
So I don't care who it is because I don't want my vibes changed. No,
Yeah.
Energy travel.
Man, I know.
That's like if you.
I'm big about
like,
energy.
Hot, mad, traffic, late. You've been like, oh, I'm sorry, Debbie. I'm like, I've seen and felt the energy, But you came here, high vibes, open, like
Thanks.
good vibes kind of thing. So we kind of felt that, but yeah, only good energy.
I was very excited to have this conversation with you.
Yeah, I was super
and I gotta
excited.
have you back. And next time when you come,
absolutely, yes.
I want us to just kind of just like we just gonna just chop it up on some chopping it up stuff. A matter of fact, maybe you bring a homie and I bring a homie. Maybe we bring.
Reached out to people. I had reached out to people, and they weren't. It was like a little bit last moment for me to reach out to my people. I was like, dang. But
you like, dang, if I was thinking about this,
I tried to get my because I got a couple of friends that's doing their thing.
Yeah.
Their THING.
Capital letters.
Capitals. Oh, absolutely their thing. So I do want to shout out some people because I know like everyone is doing their own thing, and
you proud of them.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's sweet.
Because it's a journey.
Yeah.
But those who are doing their own thing and came this far, I see that they've already put the work in.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like, oh, I'm gonna do it this month. They've already put the high stress level work in to get that. Even me, even that, well, that's true. But even my response, let me come across a person that is like, oh yeah, I got this and that. Y'all, here you go. It's what you need. It's what you don't have. So, but that's how it is. So it's like I'm actually working on something. That's how I say that. Yeah. I'm working on something to educate people for business credit. Business credit is very, 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 very not expensive, but very knowledgeable to know. Yeah. Because like me, I know I spent like just say like $12,000 on just like the experience of getting my clothes. If I would have knew my credit score was high enough to get a $15,000, $20,000 loan,
you would have did it.
People don't understand that when they get either you're gonna get one loan, two ways. Either you got great personal credit, and of course you have some kind of job to maintain that personal credit, or you have money coming through your business. So the state can see, oh yeah, she got money coming through her business. We can give her a loan because she's gonna pay it back. There's different items in a bank, such as a no doc loan. You can go in there and literally just put down your some of your business information.
Okay.
Not provide everything. I want to say your maybe like 3 or 4 things, and they put you in the system. They'll look you up, of course, just to make sure. Pretty much you will put in. Legit? I believe it's like maybe 3 or 4 things you put in. They put in, of course, they make sure you legit. They'll put in the system to see that you're making, and then they're gonna see that you're making that money.
Yeah,
they're gonna see that.
Okay.
You've been in business for 6 years, making $7,000 a month. They're gonna give you some money.
Oh yeah, they definitely gonna.
But they see that in your business account.
Right.
That's why it's really important to have a business account.
Yeah.
They're not going to give you any money in a Chime account. They're not going to do it.
Not in a Chime.
It's over. Not no Chime.
It's a no to Chime.
It's over. They're not going to say the Cash App. They're not putting money in no Cash App.
No Chime.
You need a legit business to do that. And it's like people really don't understand.
You funny as hell.
Yeah. So then,
but you real. I feel you.
Yeah. So like I apply for this. They're not gonna give. They're not putting no money in no Chime.
Yeah.
Cash App. No, they need a real Yeah. No rush card, and no
Ah,
tax credit
not a
card.
rush
They
card.
need a real
I'm
financial
done.
bank institution.
Yeah.
But people don't understand it. It's like if they do buy business credit, like they can apply for it, get this stuff in 2 or 3 days. Sometimes, depending on who you're going through, the next day,
Mm.
and pay it the next month. And it's like people are. I had a friend. He have not a podcast. He have a what is it? A photography studio,
Okay.
I believe, in Atlanta.
Okay.
I want to say it's High Towers Photography. Shout out to High Towers Photography, I believe.
High Towers Photography.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
In Atlanta.
that's correct.
Okay.
He was like, "Yeah, bro, how you begin this?" I'm like, "Bro, how you?" So I said, I counterasked the question, how you get your cleaning material? Like your mopping supplies. How? Oh, I bought. What you mean you bought it?
Man, hey,
I
that's
said like dream.
that's the
like,
thing a lot
like
of people
money.
do.
He said, "Yeah." I said, "Bro, if you don't." So back at home, I had like they would send me business um, uh, booklets for my business. I can get like that long industrial grade garbage can like on the wheels. I can get all that stuff tomorrow like that. Because not personally, but on my business credit, I have the highest credit, which is 100.
Yeah.
That's it. It go in grades. So right now I believe I got 1 B and 3 A's.
Okay.
So that's 100. So if I have money coming through, like buku money coming through my business, they'd send me $1,000 of credit card offers, all kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But people don't understand it. It's like use a business credit to do what you need to do, and then you don't have to use your personal. You use your real money to pay that bill that you every month.
Okay.
Or pay that bill of what you done racked up. Buy and use that business credit for whatever you need, such as like microphones. You need this and that.
Yeah.
Do that
For all the tools and things you
and
need.
people don't do that. I'm like, how y'all don't understand that?
Yeah, I think it's just a matter of being taught. And it's good to put that information out as you have just now, because a lot of people just don't know. I think a lot of people just be so like stuck on it's my time. I need to take advantage of this moment. I need to make something shake right now. Or even the pressures of social media and people feeling like they should be somewhere today that they probably feel like they should have put more hard work and effort in back then so that they could be where they want to be now. And they just get into it. No research, no nothing. Just jump in and just hope for the best. Not the way to do it, but it happens.
Yeah, I mean, but everyone's time, and that happens. Happens.
It happens. And it's not recommended.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No.
So,
but it's just a learning experience, because once I found out about business credit,
you made sure you took advantage of that and made it work for you.
I went crazy.
As you should. As you should.
3 or 4, probably 3 to 5 different business accounts. So
yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. But it's there for us to use. Like them laws, that's not for the consumer.
Mm-hmm.
It's for the owner.
Yeah, the business owner.
People don't understand that. Yeah.
Well, I look forward to connecting with you even more on the back end and having you back at some point. Absolutely. Because I really enjoyed this conversation. Yes. You really dropped some gems today. Yeah. So thank you again for coming. Thank you for my shirt.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I want some socks. So I'm getting me some socks for sure. Okay. And I can't wait to see what else you got coming, man. We're gonna stay in touch.
Yeah, super excited.
Yeah. As you should. You put the work in. You deserve it. So I'm gonna end this episode again, y'all. This is season 3, episode 1, Designer Inspired. Absolutely. And I'm gonna see you all next week. Ready to wave bye? Wave bye to everybody. Bye, guys.